Hey man, I'm Jusko from ProudMoney.com. If you are a regular around these parts, you probably are not surprised to see this video. Yes, I went and applied for the Wells Fargo autograph journey on the day it came out, at least on the day that it was available to apply online, and I'm going to show you what happened. So I actually haven't applied for a new credit card in a while, so I was pretty excited to go through the process again. However, I was a little worried because Wells Fargo, I already have 2 credit cards from, and the Wells Fargo autograph, the no annual fee version, which I have, actually has a $26,000 500 credit limit, and I also have the active cash Visa, which actually was just the automatic conversion from the old Wells Fargo Propel American Express. That one's only got a $1,500 line, but anyway, between the two, already got $28,000 with Wells Fargo. Would they approve me for another card even on top of that? And of course, those aren't my only credit cards. So I went ahead and applied. Now, some people might think that they were going to fool Wells Fargo and apply for the card without signing in, so maybe Wells Fargo wouldn't notice that they already had these big credit limits with them on other cards. I don't think that's generally how it works. I think the banks are a little more sophisticated than that. So I did sign in and had them pre-fill my application so I could just be right out in the open and say, hey, it's Mr. 28,000 in credit limits with you. How do you feel about me? So I clicked the submit button, and then that circly thing started to go around and around and around and around. And it went around for so long I started to think, well, they're going to be putting me off here. They are going to say, we'll give you a decision in 7 days. We need to think about this further, or you're going to have to call in and give us some more information or whatever. And so I started to get a little unhappy, and then it popped. Approved with a $26,000 credit limit, $15,600 of that actually available to me immediately if I wanted to use it through a digital wallet. Although if I started buying $15,600 worth of stuff today, I have a feeling that Wells Fargo might put the brakes on. Also, I got a follow-up email that included this information, and then it also showed the interest rate, which I got a 21.24% APR, which might sound kind of lousy, except that's the best APR that you can actually get on this card. So with the crazy credit card interest rates these days, 21.24%, the lowest interest rate that you can get on the Wells Fargo autograph journey. I always pay all my bills in full every month, and so I never have to worry about the interest rates, so I didn't really care which I got. So the card will be here in about 7 days. Now, to get the bonus on this card of 60,000 points, I'm going to have to spend at least $4,000 on the card in the next 3 months, which I can do, but it kind of is not the best timing because I really wanted to optimize some of my other cards in the second quarter of the year here coming up, because there are a lot of 5% categories, and even on the Chase Freedom Flex, like I talked about the other day, you've got sort of like 7% and 9% categories in the second quarter that potentially I could take advantage of. So we'll see how it goes, what I have to spend on, and how I can make it happen. But obviously this is going to be the priority. You gotta hit that bonus when you've got 60,000 points, which, you know, at the least is going to be worth $600. Now, we already took a look at the autograph journey on this channel when it was first announced, but if by some miracle you did not watch that video, we'll do a quick rundown here of what it offers. $95 annual fee. You are getting 5 points per dollar at hotels, 4 points per dollar on airline tickets, 3 points per dollar at restaurants, 3 points per dollar at other travel, which includes timeshares, cruise lines, car rentals, discount travel agencies and discount travel sites, it sounds like, and campgrounds. I think those are all the things that they put under that. I don't know if timeshares means Airbnb and VRBO. That's kind of how I'm reading that. I'm not really sure what else it would mean, to be honest with you. And then everything else, 1 point per dollar on this card. It also has a $50 credit per year if you use it to actually buy an airline ticket that is of $50 or more, and most airline tickets are going to be over $50. So as long as you use it to pay for at least 1 plane ticket per year, you could say that the card sort of has like an effective $45 annual fee because you're going to get $50 back. And then other features of the card, no foreign transaction fees, so no extra fees on purchases outside of the US. You have some travel insurances and protections that maybe aren't as good as some of the other travel cards out there on the market, but not bad if that's something that you zero in on. Cell phone protection up to $1,000 worth. There's a $25 deductible there. You've got these autograph exclusives, which is something that a lot of card companies try to do, but there's never quite enough of them. Right now they're touting an Imagine Dragons concert in Dallas on April 13th at Gilley's. Not convenient for most of us, but maybe if you are in Dallas, it will be convenient for you, and that will be something that would interest you. And then, of course, the big thing recently with Wells Fargo is the fact that starting April 4th, they are rolling out their points transfer, which is travel transfer partners, where you can use your Wells Fargo points and transfer them into the programs of Choice Privileges, British Airways, Avianca, Air France, and KLM. Those are the big ones, and maybe they'll have more in the future, but that is what they're going to start out with. So if that is something that interests you, you've got that happening here as well. So yeah, approved for the card. Now, some people would say that the Wells Fargo autograph card that has no annual fee is enough, and that this one isn't giving you enough more for $95. But as far as I'm concerned, nice bonus. 5x on hotels, 4x on airline tickets without having to go through any travel portal that the card company is forcing you through. You've got the $50 credit. So as far as I'm concerned, there's plenty here to make me see some worth on it. Even if, you know, I don't even use the card that much, that bonus is huge right up front. Anyway, questions, comments, put them in that comments section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching. And as always, please go to proudmoney.com, where we do credit card reviews, we talk personal finance, we talk deals, and all sorts of other fun stuff too. If you don't have a comment or you're not going to go to the website, I have a video that I think you're going to want to watch, and it's right there.